Rory McIlroy after a 8 under par 64. He's with Tim.
Rory, the 10th time you've shot 66 or better on this golf course, but your 64 today with no bogeys is the best of the lot. Just how good does it feel?
Yeah, it feels good. I actually thought that to myself after I turned in 4 under. I knew that 65 is the best I've shot here, and I've shot it a few times. So I was like, let's try to at least go one better and shoot another 4 under on the next 9, and I was able to do that. Maybe played slightly better on our front 9. But I held some really nice putts coming in for birdies, and yeah, it was obviously a lovely way to start the year. 9
weeks since your last competitive round at the Masters. What pleased you most about your play today?
A lot of it was very good. I felt like I drove the ball well for the most part. There's a couple of squirrely ones around the middle of the round. Distance control was really good. I think I started off really well. I had a lot of nice iron shots. But honestly, it's probably the best I've putted these greens in Abu Dhabi, probably in my whole career. I've shot some really good scores here, but I held some really good ones today, and I've always struggled to read them here. But I sort of got my eye in early and kept it going.
When you came out of the COVID break in the summer, it took you 9 starts to record a top 10. Was there a different sense coming in here? Did you have a sense that I'm in a better place?
Yeah. Yeah, it started at the end of the summer. I think one of the breakthroughs I made was the second FedEx playoff event, the BMW Championship at Olympia Fields. I played very well there, and I felt like I sort of found something. Next week, our daughter was born, and then I went to the Tour Championship and ended up playing pretty well. Played pretty well at the US Open with a couple of not so great rounds, and then played well at the Masters, just apart from a bad 9 holes. So it was getting better as the year went on, and honestly, it was sort of disappointing that it finished when it did, because I felt like I was getting right back into it. But I didn't really take much time off after Augusta. I sat at home for maybe 3 or 4 days and was like, right, I need to just get out there and sort of keep this going. And played quite a bit over the Christmas break and practiced quite a bit, and felt maybe as sharp as I've ever done coming into the start of the season, and it's paid off early.
Just finally, I was chatting to Butch Harmon the other day and asking him if he was still offering you any support to yourself and your coach Michael Bannon, and offering an extra pair of eyes, and he said, yeah, occasionally a video exchange or a text message. Yeah. How cool to have somebody of Butch's experience offer that help to you and your coach?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, look, Butch is the one thing I love about Butch is he's worked with so many players. So if you're trying to explain to him, look, I'm trying to do this, or I'm trying to create that feeling, the database of players that he's worked with over the years is, he could say, well, Freddie Couples felt this, or Tiger did this, or DJ felt that, or so it's always nice to have that reference. And I haven't been able to see Michael that much over the last few months because of COVID, and I thought I'd take advantage of being in Vegas and seeing Butch. But Michael's here this week. He worked with me the week before Christmas. So we've started to see a lot more of each other, and that's been great as well. Michael knows, my swing better than anyone, knows it inside out. And it's great to have him here, and it's great that things are sort of slowly getting back to normal, where I'll be able to see him more regularly this year, and I think that'll really help.
Great plan today. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Some fascinating thoughts as well there from Rory McIlroy. Well, whatever Michael Bannon, whatever Butch Harmon has been saying to him, it is paying dividends out here in Abu Dhabi.
Lovely words on Michael Bannon as well, who's been alongside Rory since he was a young lad. 2 highly qualified minds put together a player of this calibre. And it all started for McIlroy. He talked about his putting. He got one in early. He's never found these greens that easy. You wouldn't have thought that was the case today.
Well, one of the things I noticed that was slightly different is how still he's keeping his head. Occasionally the old right shoulder, and he had a glimpse at the hole, but he's keeping his head very still. Nice light grip, letting the putter swing in his hands. And as a result, you get a lovely pure roll on it. Look at this one. Absolutely like rolling on wind-blessed snow. Beautifully done.
Another exhibition, the 16th, after 2 excellent long shots. Didn't quite come off that time. A little bit of frustration there. That was only a minor hiccup. There was still some magic to come. This time, the 18th, his 9th.
Nicely done. Look nowhere else, right in the heart of the cup again, not glimpsing before he struck it. This is a beautiful approach out the rough on the first. So difficult at the distance right, and landed so softly, just carving it into the breeze slightly.
Yes, never easy to control because you're never sure how fast that ball's going to come off the club face.
Keep your eye on his head. So he just stays still long enough. You can look after you've hit it, but you've got to keep it still until you've hit it, and that was another ball with eyes in it, straight in the heart of the cup. Some yardage he's hold.
Another bonus to come, this time 8.
Up the hill it went, a little bit from the right, and oh, was it going to hold up? It sure did. Most of them have gone into the centre of the cup, but that just sneaked in the side door. Quite a day for Rory.
The only big surprise, I think, was the fact he didn't knock this one in on his final green, the par 4 9th. Just needed a firmer hit. Again, after an excellent tee shot that found the right-hand side of the fairway, shortened up the hole. It was just a short iron in there. And as I said at the time when he tapped that in, 64s don't come an awful lot easier than the one McIlroy put together today. Wonderful playing, privilege to watch it.
Yeah, just look at his statistics on our computer. 25 putts, and any time Rory has 25 putts, he's going to shoot under 70, that's for certain.